SPUFalcons.com. Here with Blaine Carver after a 1-1 men's soccer tie against Northwest Nazarene. Blaine, your thoughts on today's game?
It was a tough game. Both teams played hard, and it was just back and forth. Both teams had chances in both first half, second half, and overtime periods. Goalies made some big saves on both ends, and it was just a lot of shots going back and forth.
They were given a penalty kick about 3 minutes into the game, and they finished it off, so they were up 1-0 early. How tough was that to fall behind so early?
It's always tough to chase the game, especially when they get 2-3 minutes into the game. Fortunately, we were able to come back with a goal of our own. A few minutes after that, and beyond that, it was just like I said, goalies making big saves, and the ball just didn't find the back of the net for either team.
You mentioned your team came back with a goal, and that actually was scored by you, your first goal of this season. Describe what happened on that play.
It wasn't a pretty goal. It was just kind of a hard-working goal. I was able to split a couple defenders on the right side of the box. I actually tried to cut it back across, and the defender kind of slid for it. I think it hit his body and came right back to me. I went past him. It's maybe 5 yards out, right along the end line. I actually tried to cut it back across to Danny Olivas, and it actually just hit a defender and went in. So.
I was going to say, most coach wasn't sure how that went in, and from our vantage point, it looked like you didn't have an angle for that, but you were just sending it in there and get off the defender.
Right.
Then the rest of the half, you actually outshot them 11-1. Their penalty kick was their only attempt of the first half, but you didn't find the back of the net. How frustrating is that for you at halftime?
It's always frustrating. We were in halftime trying to figure out what we could fix, what was going wrong. At the same time, like you said, we outshot them 11-1. So at some point, you just want those balls to find the back of the net, and unfortunately, it just didn't happen for us tonight.
Second half, you hit a crossbar, had one header cleared off the line by an NNU defender. So kind of more of the same. Did your team do anything different in the second half?
A little bit. Switched up some players, did some different things. But ultimately, we're just trying to find the back of the net and trying to keep them away from our back third. And it didn't get the result we wanted, but at the same time, we did get a result.
Now, you got your first goal of the season. Last year, you led the team with 8. Do you feel like this is one that may get you on track here on the year?
I'm hoping so. As a goal scorer, it's always frustrating to go a few games without one, and I'm hoping this kind of gets me on track for some more to come in the future.
Well, not any rest for you. After playing 2 overtimes tonight, you come back Saturday for a night game at 7:30 against MSU Billings. Will that be difficult, having played the extra 20 minutes to be ready for that game?
I think it depends on the person. Some people have difficulties, others are just fine, 48 hours after. Ultimately, it can't be an excuse for us. We play in front of a huge crowd. We have the freshman game, so should have a lot of people there, a lot of fans. We should be able to get up for that one. So.
Great. Thank you very much.
Thanks.